Not sure I like that. What if he runs for it? He's worth a heap of coin.
Ah, bollocks. Been holding him a week, hasn't tried a thing. Why'd he up and bolt now? Matter of fact, got to thinking. What did a sweet, gentle chap like him do to get the Queen of Zerrikania so riled?
She's a shrew, that's what. Queen and witch in one. Worst of both worlds.
Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your tales? While we toss down some cards.
Ah, why not? And since you mentioned one queen...
Oh, there we go. Thronebreaker, the Witcher Tale. I did... change audio. That's it. Players want to sit back, relax, enjoy the story. Option to skip battles. Return on start. Damage the highest unit on a row by 2.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm's sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so. Remarkable she was. Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty! Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during Your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As Your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Locheren. We waited for nightfall to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies round the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, Your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be Your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, Your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Welcome to the Thronebreaker tutorial. Before embarking on your adventure, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. You can control your character using the mouse. Follow the cobblestone road to reach the next stage of your journey. Wait, I wanted to... here, auto continue dialogue. This, I think, is better. And... can you remove that? Wanted to... but I don't see it. To wait. Ah, now it's gone. So... you... found the voice is a bit loud, so... lowered it a little bit. The art is really, really nice. To expand your armies throughout the game, but to do so you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood and recruits. On the road you can find useful items and even new companions who will support you in battle. If you don't want to miss anything, be sure to explore the map and complete side quests.
Oh, thought it were bandits riding in.
Ah, we have to hold. Yeah. Ah, okay, I see.
Milka. They stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Okay, where's the gold? You can share the secret with us. Obstacle blocks your path, so you will need to spend some of your resources. Have the loggers sort the matter? Our soldiers should conserve their strength. Issue... make gold. That's really nice. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on your map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you're best prepared for anything. Okay.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Okay, for myself, the all event was there. Oh, no. Okay, story battle. This is the battlefield. You play your cards in the bottom half and your opponent will play on the top. Units can be played one of the two rows. Units can be played on one of the two rows, melee or ranged. But remember, the abilities of some cards may be different depending on the row you play them. A standard battle can last up to 3 rounds. The first 2 win rounds As the first to win rounds will win the whole match. Players alternate their turns. During your turn, you can play only one card, but you can use any numbers of abilities. The player who goes first in match is the same who initiated the battle. In this case, you encountered an ambush, so your opponent will have the first turn.
Hey? To attack the Queen? An outrage!
And so if you played Witcher 3 and you played Gwent, then you should be familiar with the game. The strength of each unit you play adds to your army's total strength. But yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I played Witcher, so I forgot a lot of things about Gwent. I still haven't finished Witcher 2. Oh, do you still remember what you played in Witcher 2? Maybe you have to restart. Okay. Player whose army has the most strength points at the end of our round will win the round. Units have armor. Armor absorbs a certain amount of damage dealt to the unit.
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
I don't remember so much of Witcher 2. I remember when I started it, I was confused that the fighting system is so different to Witcher 1. I need to get used to it. I know... and the alchemy stuff was also different to Witcher 1. So that was the first... Also the beginning of the game a bit rough to get, you know, to get it done, but it was fine. I remember with which side I sided, also with which group I did side in the game. I also remember there's the first boss fight was a bit tough, but also Witcher 1. And I remember there was one part where you if I'm not now mixing it up, but I believe there was one part where you have to like sneak or something. And that was really meh for me. Because I don't like sneaking anyway. But yeah. But I also don't know if they maybe changed it. I mean, I played it, you know, ages ago. So I don't know if that's even a thing or got balanced or anything like that. Yeah. And I also remember a bit something, not much of the story actually, but some gameplay parts which are later. But I would have to replay it probably at some point also. So most cards have an ability of some kind. To learn about it, select a card and read the short description. Additional information will appear in a right click on the card. Play any card. Switch enemy by the number of cards on this row, including stealth. It's really cool that the cards are not all. Some are animated. Okay. Play a copy of each adjacent unit from your deck. Here's how many points now? 3.
Time I taught you.
Oh, I didn't want to play him. I
The
want to play him.
strays took tail and run.
Yeah, yeah!
It's also important with each round. As a lane, how many points you have, or?
This harvest.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
Means that their other abilities are activated every time you use Mevis ability. What's the ability? Each leader has its own unique ability. To learn what it is, just select the leader. The ability allows you to boost the unit's strength and add armor to it. You can use this ability once every few turns. Select her and select one of your units.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Opponents cards also have abilities. Be sure to read their descriptions carefully and adapt to your strategy.
Armor won't save him.
Change by the number of cards on this row, increasing stealth.
Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
When you've played all of your cards, the end turn button will turn into a pass button. When you pass, you will not be able to perform any actions until the start of your next turn. Press the coin. To end the last turn of a round, press the coin button. Which coin button? The players whose army has the most strength points at the end of the round will win the round. In the event of a tie, both players will receive a victory point.
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength. Prepare for a strike that will prove decisive.
Beginning of the second and third rounds, each player draws 3 cards from the deck.
Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
The player who won the previous round will play first the next round. Okay.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
He pushed us away now. Yeah.
There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
I think there are also special weather cards, which can also change the battlefield. Also, I think, if it's same as Gwent. Also the game is Gwent, but I'm not sure if it's the same decks or cards, yeah.
We'll catch 'em all!
Lyria!
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
Yeah, we won.
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
We got wood and coins.
Ah, I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle? I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
First pitch a camp. Pitch camp by pressing the tent button on the left side of the screen. Camp building allows you to expand your army and give you access to the important information. Most camp buildings can be improved in your workshop. These improvements will give you access to stronger units, those easing your journey down the line. Okay. Enter the workshop. It is here. Here you can build and improve camp buildings. To improve your camp buildings, you must first collect the appropriate quantity of gold and wood. Okay. For your journey, you will definitely need access to the regional map, but to get it, you will first need to improve your royal tent. Upgrade your tent to level 2. Thanks to the improvement, you can now have access to the regional map you can open from the main game scene. Workshop itself can be also improved. With each subsequent improvement, you will gain access to new and stronger units. Wait. Okay, so here you can see your deck and your cards. And you can also change it, customize it. Good thinking. Moving this building will increase your army's recruit cap, allowing you to use stronger units. These cards we have. Hallo Beatkrieg, We have these cards we can use. Okay, when we upgrade some buildings, we can also improve our cards. Additional resources to recruit a Wagenburg card. Right click on the Wagenburg to preview and recruit it. On which one? Damage all units on your army, on your enemy row. Okay. That's nice, you can see who made the card. Ta-da! Check. Or you can return to the main game screen. Journey. And then you can open your map by clicking the compass rose in the icon on the left side of the screen. It's next ball to the map. Ah, that's a beautiful map and huge. Oh, but really, really pretty made. Our main point is here.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less?
Got robbed?
Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me! Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace! They told me! Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace!
Your army's moral can change. Neutral has no impact on your cards, whereas low lowers each unit's strength by 1, and high increases by 1. The army's current level of moral is displayed in the icon in the upper left corner. Oh, it is interesting, so this can change. Here. Hello Wolfrey, how are you doing? Good evening. Changes in the moral depend on your choices throughout the game. To increase it, make an offering at the Wayside Shrine. But remember, after victorious battles, moral returns to neutral, so must always keep an eye on that. Tired? Ay. Then it's good that you can go to the cabin, or even so there's lots to do.
Gods of mercy! Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood's scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm. I won't allow it! Attack!
Both is a unique type of card, and you can have only one in your deck at a time. Okay?
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Your woes are now covered in fog, which is just one level of woe effects you encounter. Woe effects have all cards a given row and can have either positive or negative. Later on you will also gain access to cards that allow you to add similar woe effects. Hallo Quickstar, hallo Benemy.
Reynard, what is this?
How was your day?
Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such... thing.
The unit?
Should have listened to me, old lady.
So. God, we have to end the turn first. I forgot.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first. Until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Use your Fortitude tonic to boost the strength of one of your units. It's a hard day. Are we able to rest in our new tiny home cabin now? How is the new home? Was the move stressful? Or did something bad happen with the old companions in the other
Fearsome
place?
they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
Give me a target.
Ah, so fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
Proof will stay on the battlefield between rounds because it has the resilience ability. Okay.
This harvest, we'll be reaping black-clad heads.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Arbalest at your command.
I can't shoot? We have to say something. So can we make it here?
Armor won't save them.
Ah, it's just too far away there.
Curses. Strong as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses.
Uh-oh. Julie has a unique ability. Using this ability...
My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
The round isn't going away, it might be best to pass your turn and save your strength for the next round. But remember, you can pass only at the beginning of your turn. Housemate. But now it's good that you have peace, right?
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there. Yet another abomination.
Ugh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
Shouldn't this in the synergies? Get things started, play Wagenburg on the melee row. The ability of this card becomes more powerful with each additional unit. Play an arbalest on the melee row in order to take advantage of Wagenburg's ability.
Lyria!
Wagenburg's ability. Damage all units on an enemy row by units. Whenever a card appears on this row, gain 1 armor. How was the move for Bellamy Quickstar?
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Opponent has run out of cards and you have a sizable advantage. Victory is assured, so you can either pass or play out your close your turn to the very end.
The beasts hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
think now we have to switch. So what do you think? Game is really pretty. It reminds me a bit on Heroes of Might and Magic, but maybe just because you walk around and collect items, and then you have your camp, which you improve, and maybe because of that. My main core gameplay, fighting, etc., is card game, as a Gwent. So I think you either like it or you hate it. I don't think there's much in between. But overall, Gwent is a good game, I can tell you. Yeah, I think the game is pretty. I like that everything is voiced. It's really, really well done. Yeah, so maybe if you're not so much into card game, but you like the Witcher storytelling and everything in the world, maybe still give it a try. I think it's really good.